Hello everyone! In this video, I will explain how to use the matrix control component. When you drag the matrix component onto the canvas in the interface design view, a settings window will pop up. Here, you can set the group number, encoding format, and the number of input and output ports for the matrix component. In this example, I'll demonstrate with a 4x4 matrix. After configuring the settings, click Confirm, and the matrix component will appear on the canvas. Double-click on any input or output button to view its basic information in the right-hand information panel. The text field refers to the label displayed on the button, while the communication code refers to the input or output channel number. For instance, in this 4x4 matrix, the input buttons represent input 1 to input 4, and the output buttons represent output 1 to output 4. Therefore, the communication codes for the 4 input buttons are 1, 2, 3, and 4, and similarly, the codes for the 4 output buttons are also 1, 2, 3, and 4. Next, let's move to the logical design interface. In the function module list on the left, under the extension category, you will find the matrix module. Drag it into the configuration area. You'll see that the left side of the matrix module contains a feedback node, which is used to receive parsed data and update the corresponding input-output mapping within the UI matrix group. The right side contains a switch node, which only outputs data when the user interacts with the matrix component. This output is a dataset containing the input and output communication codes, which can then be used to trigger further logic. In the dataset output by the matrix module, 0 represents the first value in the set, input, and 1 represents the second value, output. For example, suppose we have a matrix switching command and a feedback command for the routing status of all output ports. After the matrix module, we connect a command sending module and fill in the control command. In the command, X represents the input and Y represents the output, so we replace X with 0 BRs and Y with 1 RER. Then we connect the command sending module to a control interface, in this case, a TCP client module. Connect the receive node of the TCP client to a matcher module to extract the input and output port numbers, and finally connect the result to the feedback node of the matrix module. Next, upload the project to the central control system and observe the result. We'll use a network debugging tool to receive data sent by the control system to verify that the transmitted data is correct. Now let's test the control functionality. And now let's test the feedback functionality. As you can see, both control and feedback functions work properly. Thank you for watching.